Hello everyone, and welcome back to this week's episode of Web3 Coffee. Today, I want to take you on a journey on the fascinating world of stablecoins. Let's cover what stablecoins are, highlight some of the top stablecoins on the market, as well as their traction, and let's look at the impact these coins are having on fiat currencies, as well as the current issues they're facing while operating. Let's dive in. So, stablecoins are a type of cryptocurrency designed to minimize price volatility by pegging their value to a stable asset, such as a fiat currency like the US dollar, or even commodities like gold. This makes them more suitable for everyday transactions and a stable store of value compared to traditional cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin or Ethereum, which can be highly volatile. Stablecoin USDT was the first fiat-backed USD peg stablecoin introduced to the digital asset world back in 2015 by Tether. It was designed where someone would be able to make a $1 deposit and receive a token representing that $1 on the blockchain. At the time, there was no stable store of value in the market given the price volatility of Bitcoin, and USDT therefore stepped in to fill the void and become the go-to medium of exchange on various trading venues. Next up, we have the US-regulated USDC from Circle Internet Financial, and it is the second biggest fiat-backed USD peg stablecoin on the market. Unlike USDT, which is issued and regulated offshore, USDC is regulated under the US state money transmitter frameworks. It differentiates itself from USDT by its more robust, trusted, and transparent regulatory regime. More than 70% of USDC's supply resides on Ethereum. Base and Solana make up another 15% of the total supply. Given Ethereum's relatively high cost of transaction, Base's status as a Coinbase L2, and Solana's status as a go-to retail trading chain for English-speaking crypto Twitter audience, there's an unmistakable US and EU tilt when it comes to user profiles of USDC versus USDT. Last, I want to mention a decentralized stablecoin called DAI, D-A-I, and unlike USDT and USDC, it's issued by the MakerDAO protocol and is collateralized by cryptocurrencies rather than fiat money. This makes it more resistant to regulatory risks, but more susceptible to other risks like we saw with coins like TUSD. Stablecoins have come to the fore mainly due to the increased usage we've seen in the last year. We saw spot trading on centralized exchanges with stablecoins reach 4 trillion, derivative trading reach 2.4 trillion, and payments and transfers reach 3 trillion. So that means 9.6 trillion US dollars worth of volume of stablecoins just this year. This chart, we can see some pretty explosive growth for USDT, which in 2017 exceeded $1 billion deposited for the first time. Literally in a year, it exceeded 2 billion. By 2020 Feb, it was 4 billion. And 1 year after that, it exceeded 26 billion, 2022 Feb, 76 billion, and 2024 Feb, 96 billion. That means that in 6 years after it crossed the 1 billion mark, the demand for USDT grew 110x. In terms of challenges, I think there are 3 key challenges that stablecoins are facing. One is regulatory scrutiny. Regulators are increasingly concerned about their impact on financial stability and the potential to use these coins for illegal activities like money laundering and terrorism financing. Next, we have transparency and reserves, where questions about the adequacy and transparency of the reserves backing some stablecoins, particularly Tether, have led to regulatory fines and ongoing scrutiny. And finally, there are centralization risks. And by that, I mean centralized stablecoins like USDC can be subject to regulatory actions that can freeze or confiscate assets, posing significant risks to users. Thanks so much, everyone, for tuning in to this week's episode of Web3 Coffee on stablecoins. In case you have any questions, please feel free to drop a comment below. Otherwise, do like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. Thanks, and see you next week.